Welcome back to Screenrant. My name is Isaac and this is my editor, Angus.
What's up, Screen Renters?
We work at Screenrant headquarters, where we were recently demoted because Angus put our boss's Funko Pops into Jell-O. Now we're in charge of the esteemed
Comment Response Division,
where today we're looking at your answers to the question, what movie twist blew your mind? All right, Samantha says, why is nobody talking about when Mater found his hood at the end of Cars 1? Mater finding his hood after 20 years only to sneeze and lose it again is a tragic twist none of us could have predicted. Cars is brought up significantly more than Shakespeare's Hamlet, and we think that's for a good reason. Tyler says that there were actually two Garfields, one living in royalty and one hating Mondays. That's less of a twist and more of just the premise of the movie. It was called Garfield, A Tale of Two Kitties.
I think I had a nightmare like this once.
Also, by the way, did you guys know that Bill Murray did the first Garfield movie because he thought one of the Coen brothers wrote it, but it was actually just a different guy called Joel Coen. Anyway, my name is Steven Spielberg now, so Bill, do you want to co-host now, or? Neko says, the flute scene in Alien Covenant keeps me awake at night. Spoilers for a movie we like a lot, but Neko brings up one of the things we love about Alien Covenant. The film feels like a standalone Alien movie for much of the first half, but in the middle, it's revealed to be a direct sequel to Prometheus. And it's a good sequel too. Not only do we get to see what happened to Elizabeth Shaw, but Covenant expands on the creationist themes of the first film. Plus, we get a double Fassbender performance, including a scene where two Fassbenders play the flute together. It's probably the best and weirdest thing that we've ever seen. And it keeps me up at night too, but like in a good way, you know? Alyssa says, when I was little, I liked watching The Chipmunk Adventure, and I always thought that Klaus and Claudia were the good guys until they revealed their true colors and intentions at the end. You know what? We don't blame you. You were just a kid, probably seemed trustworthy. Let's just see what they looked like. Oh, these are literally the most evil looking people of all time. Klaus just is a skunk. I think this one's on you, Alyssa. Breezy says, expiration date. I didn't know that bread was living. 1 in 5 people are surprised to find their bread is living. If you or your loved ones have living bread in their home, please call 555-555. Get that bread out of here. Richard says, a perfect getaway. I don't remember what it was, but it was good. We're glad you brought this up, Richard. We love a perfect getaway. It's an underseen thriller with a great cast that includes Timothy Olyphant, Mila Jovovich, and Steve Zahn. Best of all, it has a brief, scary performance by a young Chris Hemsworth. I saw the film in 2009 and thought, you see that kid? He's gonna be a star one day. Billy Madison says, in Independence Day, I thought it would be about Independence Day. I thought it would be about the signing of the Declaration of Independence and not aliens. We totally get it, Billy. I thought Silence of the Lambs was just about sleepy sheep that don't talk. And now I do not want to put the lotion on my skin. Snickerbeast says, Killer Bean. I did not expect the beans to break dance with their SMGs in hand. We had no idea what this was, so we looked into it and found out that Killer Bean Forever is a 2009 animated film about a bean assassin that does battle with other beans. I guess we didn't expect them to break dance either, but this entire movie's existence feels like a twist ending to our reality. Andrea says, Finding Nemo, when Bruce tried to eat Dory during the fish are friends not food intervention. We haven't seen this movie in a while. I'm sure we can't really blame you for not figuring this one out. Which one is Bruce again? Oh, Andrea, I think this one is also on you. Kalila says, Star Wars, I Am Your Father. Never watched it, but if it's stuck around this long, must be cool. You know what? We like your attitude, Kalila. If only Luke would have been this chill about the news.
Luke, I am your father.
Oh, what's up, Pops? This is great. This is cool, I guess. Gunbean says, spoiler if you haven't seen the movie, and they are correct. This next comment completely spoils the movie Shutter Island, so don't say we didn't warn ya. Towards the end of Shutter Island, when Leo's character is revealed to be a patient, whoa, that had me confused and shocked for a good while. We agree. This is a fascinating twist because it does what a great twist does. It recontextualizes the whole movie. If you haven't seen the film, Leonardo DiCaprio plays a detective sent to investigate a missing patient in a remote mental hospital. But as Gunveen says, it is eventually revealed that Leo himself is a patient. He has undergone a great personal tragedy, and as a way to protect himself, he's mentally created a new detective persona. The other characters are doctors who are playing along in order to help Leo solve his own trauma. This makes Shutter Island fascinating to rewatch, as we begin to see that the characters are not only behaving oddly because they are hiding something, they are behaving oddly because they are bad actors who are only trying to help. A great twist should not just be shocking in the moment, it should make us view the entire movie in a different way, and Shutter Island nails it. FJX 2000 says that the bunny was the mastermind criminal in Hoodwinked. When I was a kid, I thought that Hoodwinked was the coolest movie of all time. And I also had no idea that other movies were structured like this. I thought it was the only movie to ever feature a story being retold through multiple perspectives. The bunny twist definitely caught me off guard, and I thought the goat scene was hilarious. Now, we haven't seen this movie in a while, so me and Angus checked out some Hoodwinked clips on YouTube, and I gotta say, it holds up.
You've been hoodwinked, baby!
Starseed says, Game of Thrones, when it was revealed that the show's plot had no logic or meaning after all. Almost as shocking as the twist in the writer's room when they realized they ran out of books to adapt. Tanya says, when Bob Newhart wakes up, turns to his wife to tell her about his weird dream. This is a truly classic twist. If you have no idea what we're talking about, Bob Newhart was a popular comedian in the 70s and 80s. He became famous for the sitcom The Bob Newhart Show, which starred Newhart himself and Suzanne Plachette as his wife. In the 80s, after the end of the Bob Newhart Show, Newhart started a second sitcom, which was just called Newhart. He played a completely different character, and it had a totally different cast. However, after 8 seasons, in the final episode, Newhart woke up in bed with Suzanne Plachette, who played his wife in the original sitcom. He then described the entire second sitcom as a bad dream. In 1990, this completely blew people's minds. It would be like if Terry Crews woke up in the finale of Brooklyn Nine-Nine and revealed it was just a dream of his character from Everybody Hates Chris. If they do that, you heard it here first. That's all I'm saying. Xavier says, Back to the Future 3, when they actually used the same strategy as Doc used, using a metal plate. Xavier is referring to the scene where Marty wears a metal plate under his poncho, so when Biff shoots him, he survives. Not only is this foreshadowed when Doc does it, but it's even foreshadowed in Back to the Future Part 2, when Biff is watching the western A Fistful of Dollars on his TV, a movie where Clint Eastwood pulls the exact same trick. BBG Furious says, when Miles's uncle was the Prowler. Not only is that a great twist in a great movie, it makes us excited for something in the live action films too. Did you know that Donald Glover is playing Aaron Davis, aka the Prowler in Spider-Man Homecoming? It definitely gives more weight to when he says this.
I don't want those weapons in this neighborhood. I got a nephew who live here.
Hellreza says, I think From Dusk Till Dawn was a pretty good twist. I remember watching and thinking it was a cool gangster movie, then boom, vampires. We love this twist, and we think it's an example of 2 kinds of twists that we rarely get to see. The first is the mid-movie twist. Instead of a big twist coming right at the end, a movie flips everything on its head right in the middle. We like this because we get to see the consequences of the twist instead of just being shocked by the ending. Some great examples of this are in Psycho, or more recently, Iron Man 3. The other kind of twist From Dusk Till Dawn pulls off is a genre twist. As Hellreza points out in the original comment, the first half of the film is firmly in the crime genre. It plays like a road movie about the Gecko brothers and the hostages they take while on the run from the law. When they stop at a bar, the last thing we expect is for the film to turn into a monster movie.
Dinner is served.
Or for the quick demise of one of the lead characters. We think the genre twist is something modern movies should do more often. It's a risky move, and it can be disastrous when done badly.
I don't even remember that.
But when done well, it's a truly beautiful thing. 2 movies that do it well are Something Wild and The Guest. These movies shift genres several times to the point that you don't really know what you're watching. They dance through different tones according to the needs of the story and don't really feel confined to the audience's expectations.
Oh my gosh.
We think more movies could learn from this. In a movie landscape where blockbuster movies feel predictable and safe, it might just pay off to do something wild. And that's it for the video this week. If you'd like to be a part of the next video, check out the community tab on the Screenrant channel page and leave us a comment. And remember to subscribe to Screenrant for more Killer Bean spoilers. And if you made it this far in the video, comment down below, Big Bilbo Baggins. and I will get it. No one else will get it. But it'll just be between me and you. People will be like, hey, why did they comment Big Bilbo Baggins? And I'll be like, I know.